Jai Guru.
Mobiles have added enhanced communication and computing capabilities for individuals. Rather, these have become their extensions. It is essential that we look after these devices well. Mobiles are built with powerful hardware and have support of large third-party apps, having access to personal data. Therefore, security becomes a part of essential care of these devices. Let's talk about how simple maintenance habits can significantly extend mobile devices' life by up to 2 years. And let's explore practical ways to clean, protect, and optimize the mobile phone. First one is physical care. To start, keep the phone clean using a soft, lint-free cloth. Avoid harsh chemicals. The second is protect the ports from dust and gently connect cables. And the third is to use good quality cases and screen protectors to guard against damage. Having a good case and screen protector is not only important but a must-have. Battery care is very important. For battery health, charge between 20% and 80%, use only original chargers and avoid extreme temperatures. Also, try not to leave your phone charging overnight. It stresses the battery. Here we will talk about storage management. To keep performance smooth, regularly delete unused apps, photos, and downloads. Clear app caches and offload media to the cloud or your computer. Data backup is crucial. This is very important. This is important for situations such as phone is lost. Always back up your data. You can use cloud services or local storage and regularly test your backups. Google provides up to 15 gigabytes of storage. Even Apple provide 5 gigabytes free of charge. Enable auto backup. For an extra precaution, keep a local backup on computer. Automate the backup process so you don't forget. Before selling or an exchange of phone, take complete data backup. Then sign out of all accounts and do a full factory reset to erase your personal info. Only after these steps, hand over your phone for an exchange. We have so far discussed methods related to phones required regular maintenance. However, more than the phone, our data inside is important. Cybercrimes are rising rapidly. It is important to take necessary precautions. In this section, we will discuss phone-related security. Let's delve into this topic. Here we will discuss device locking and user authentication. The first point is to unlock the device. Mechanisms such as fingerprint or facial recognition is suggested. It is fast and provides strong security. For general personal use, the minimum screen lock periods can be between 30 seconds to 1 minute. Secondly, the other important thing is to use a strong and long password or a PIN, which can't be easily guessed. Lastly, two-factor authentication that adds an additional layer of security should also be explored. Here, we would like to discuss 3 enhanced security control. You can adopt these based upon your needs. The first one is automatic lock. We discussed this point earlier also. When the phone is not in use, then the phone screen should automatically lock by itself to prevent unauthorized misuse. The phone can be unlocked by entering a PIN pattern or by using fingerprint and facial recognition as biometric methods. A suggestion was made earlier to use biometric methods over the others. The suggested setting of the phone's inactivity time should be 30 seconds to 1 minute. You can increase or decrease based upon your security needs. For aged users, the timings may double or even triple. Let's discuss the next point about encryption. If you store crucial data, such as your confidential information or downloaded files related to your fixed deposits, then encryption is next security layer after screen lock. Even if someone can get inside your phone in an unauthorized manner, decryption requires additional some sort of password to see encrypted files or folders. This is also a good thing to have when your phone is lost or stolen. The third point is about remote wipe feature. This feature is available in both Apple iOS as well as for Android phones. If configured, Find My Device feature can show you the location of your lost phone on Google Maps. Not only can you see the location, you also could remotely wipe the phone by deleting the entire data. This can prevent any misuse of the lost phone. Mobile apps are a big part of daily life. They help with everything from messaging to banking. But downloading apps safely is important. Always use official app stores like Google Play or Apple's App Store. These stores check apps for security and quality. Avoid downloading apps from unknown websites or third-party stores. Official stores are less likely to have harmful apps. Before downloading, look at user reviews. Reviews can reveal problems or security issues. Check how many people have downloaded the app. A high number of downloads usually means the app is trustworthy. Pay attention to recent feedback for the latest information. When you download an app, it comes as an APK file for Android or an iOS file for Apple devices. The app installs on your phone after the download finishes. Follow the on-screen steps to complete installation. After installation, apps often ask for permission to access your data. This can include your camera, microphone, contacts, or location. Be careful with these requests. Only give permissions that are necessary for the app to work. For example, a photo app might need camera access, but a calculator app should not. Think twice before allowing access to your camera, microphone, or contacts. These are sensitive permissions. Only allow them if you trust the app and understand why it needs them. You can usually change these permissions later in your phone's settings. Give permissions only when the app is in use, not all the time. This limits how much data the app can collect. Review app permissions regularly and remove any that seem unnecessary. Protect your privacy by staying alert and making informed choices. When it comes to cybercrime, understanding how hackers operate is just as important as knowing how to protect yourself. After discussing preventive methods, let us now explore the common techniques hackers use to compromise personal information and security. Cybercriminals employ three main methods: psychological manipulation, malware attacks, and malicious applications. The first method relies on exploiting human psychology, particularly fear and greed, often through phone calls. Imagine receiving a call claiming that a close family member has been in a serious accident and needs immediate hospitalization, with an urgent request for money. Alternatively, you might get a call announcing you have won a luxurious 5-star club membership, complete with a free 3-day stay at a top resort. However, to claim this prize, you are asked to provide your credit card details for registration. These scenarios are classic examples of social engineering, where hackers prey on emotions to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information or transferring money. The second method involves taking control of your phone or computer through malware. Cybercriminals often use unknown or suspicious websites to silently push malicious software onto devices. Clicking on unfamiliar URL links or downloading attachments from social media can unknowingly expose your device to malware. You might notice suspicious pop-ups, fake software update prompts, or alarming virus warnings, all designed to scare you into downloading harmful programs. Once installed, this malware can steal your data, monitor your activities, or even lock you out of your device entirely. The third common method is tricking users into installing malicious applications. Hackers may disguise these apps as useful tools or entertainment, but once installed, they can take full control of your device. This method has been discussed in detail previously, but it is important to remember that downloading apps only from trusted sources and checking app permissions can help mitigate this risk. Telecom operators have begun labeling suspicious calls by adding a spam prefix to the phone number. If you see this label, there is no need to answer the call. However, if a caller is not marked as spam, but creates a sense of urgency or fear, pause and consult with family members or friends before taking any action. Always be cautious with attachments from unknown contacts and think twice before clicking on embedded links within messages. The Government of India is formalizing SMS delivery systems for bulk senders, such as banks and government agencies. Official messages should follow a specific label structure, with government messages ending in the letter G. While this system is still being implemented, staying vigilant and informed remains your best defense against cyber threats. Public Wi-Fi at places like airports, hotels, or cafes can be incredibly convenient, especially when you're on the go and need to check your email, browse social media, or get some work done. But have you ever stopped to think about the risks involved when connecting your mobile phone to these networks? Let's take a closer look at the dangers you might face and how you can protect yourself. First, there's something called a man-in-the-middle attack. This happens when a hacker secretly intercepts the data you're sending and receiving over public Wi-Fi. Imagine you're logging into your bank account or entering your email password. If someone is lurking on the same network, they can capture that information as it travels between your device and the internet. You might never even know it happened. Another common threat is fake hotspots. Hackers can easily set up a Wi-Fi network with a name like Free Wi-Fi or Airport.on-Guest. These names sound legitimate, but if you connect, you're actually handing your internet traffic directly to the attacker. They can monitor everything you do online, from the websites you visit to the information you enter. Session hijacking is another risk to be aware of. Let's say you've logged into your social media or email account while on public Wi-Fi. An attacker can use special tools to take over your active session, gaining access to your accounts without needing your password. This means they could post messages, read your emails, or even change your account settings while you're still logged in. Many mobile phones have an auto-connect feature that automatically joins known Wi-Fi networks. While this is convenient, it can also be dangerous. Your phone might silently connect to a risky network without you realizing it, putting your data at risk before you even open your browser. There's also the threat of malware injection. On unsecured networks, hackers can push malicious software onto your device, sometimes just by visiting a compromised website. This malware can steal your information, track your activities, or even take control of your phone. So what can you do to stay safe? If possible, use your own 4G or 5G data connection instead of public Wi-Fi, especially when accessing sensitive information. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a VPN. A VPN adds an extra layer of encryption, making it much harder for attackers to see what you're doing online. Public Wi-Fi can be useful, but it's important to remember that convenience often comes with hidden risks. Stay cautious, stay informed, and protect your personal information whenever you're online. Your mobile phone is more than just a device. It's your wallet, your ID, your bank, and even your personal diary. In many ways, it represents you. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself if it's truly secure? One of the biggest risks to your mobile security is outdated software. Hackers are constantly searching for vulnerabilities, and when your apps or operating system are out of date, you're leaving the door wide open. In fact, outdated apps and systems are the top reason hackers succeed. They can exploit these gaps in seconds. That's where auto-patching or automatic updates comes in. It's your first and most crucial line of defense. By enabling auto-updates on your Android or iOS device, you make sure that security fixes are installed as soon as they're available. This simple step can block threats before they ever reach you. Don't forget your apps. Make sure auto-updates are turned on in the Play Store or App Store. This way, you'll always have the latest, safest versions running on your device. To stay even safer, use Wi-Fi for large updates, restart your phone regularly, and never delay a critical update. These small habits can make a big difference. A single setting can stop a major threat. So, auto-patch your mobile device and keep these secure. We are coming to an end. In this video, we have discussed mobile phone architectures, regular maintenance to enhance device life and performance. We also delved into the security aspect. If you have any questions, please reach out to YSSIT team. Thank you very much for going through this video. Wishing your safety in the cyber world. Jai Guru.